A Pokemon starter begins your journey, so they are often loved by the millions of fans. From Charmander to Mudkip to Rowlet, but sadly, if you were like Ash and just never evolved them, they'd be too weak to ever be used in competitive battle. Until today. We have randomized the starters in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet to legendaries, and we will take turns picking which legend we want and then giving its stats in one of its typings to a starter of our choice. For example, on round 1, you turn around and see Rayquaza. You then can make Charmander a Fire and Dragon type while also giving him Rayquaza's stats. We will do this for every generation of starters and then have a battle where these cute little lads will now have legendary stats. And it all starts with Generation 1 Kanto. Shady, happy to have me. One more time, happy to have me. Don't keep that. Shady, happy to have you on the channel once again. Father, would you like to turn around first and see what legendary behemoths you have in store?
I'm gonna go ahead and just let my dice decide really quick. Odds, I go first. Odds, okay, it's 17. I'm going first, yes!
17 on the first roll. It's a good day to be you.
Oh, man, I gotta think.
Yeah, there's so much that can go into this because you gotta think of, like, obviously the stats of the legendaries. What other typing is really gonna be paired with?
I'm gonna go ahead and choose the Pokemon in the middle. That legendary is going to dump all of its valuables into a Squirtle. Our first starter is a Squirtle fused with a Zamazenta, or embodying a Zamazenta. We are water fighting, holding the leftovers, and of course our ability is Dauntless Shield, much better than Torrent and Rain Dish, I would say. My first two moves are gonna be taken from Zamazenta. We have Ice Fang and Close Combat, and then the bottom two from Squirtle are gonna be Shell Smash and Liquidation. So we have Stab Water and Stab Fighting. We are Terra Ice for when I need to get stronger with the Ice Fang, and I hope I don't miss any Ice Fangs. But this is a potential sweeper, right? I come in with a Dauntless Shield. It's a little bit conflicting because I'll lose that defense buff when I Shell Smash. I'll go down to I'll go back to neutral then, technically. But that's okay, because I don't have to Shell Smash immediately. Even if I don't Shell Smash frame 1, this is still a very heavy hitter with 2 great stabs. But if the opportunity presents itself and I decide to click the Shell Smash button, this thing could very easily run Dylan down.
That leaves me Charmander and Bulbasaur. Let's see what legendaries we got here. Ooh, I kind of like this. I'm actually going to take the one on the left, and I'm going to go ahead and fuse this little lad with the little lad of Charmander.
So pure fire and then blank.
It works really well with Charmander. First round, we got Charmander with Azelf. So no box art legendary with completely broken stats, but an amazing ability like Levitate on a fire type. Plus, Azelf is really fast and can hit specially or physically. So this time we ran it physically with Swords Dance. We have Flare Blitz, Zen Headbutt, and U-Turn to get on out. Let's go ahead and see what legendaries we got. Oh, okay, hold on. This is gonna be he's gonna be a beast. Yeah, I'm gonna take the one on the left. It is Thick City. It will not die, but I also can set up and do loads of damage with a little crocodile. I love him. Round 2, we got my thick boy Croc the Totodile. I love that it is a water and ghost type, a fantastic typing. We get the sheer force from Totodile, so Life Orb equipped, and we have a fantastic move pool. We got Dragon Dance to set up, Poltergeist Stab. We have Waterfall that gets boosted by sheer force, and Iron Head that gets boosted by sheer force. Plus, we're so thick, we should be able to set up with a few Dragon Dances with having 150 base stat total for HP. Now, the only rule we have is we must take 2 moves from the starter and 2 moves from the legendary, but the ability can come from either. Also, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. 15,000 likes and we'll do this again. And maybe subscribe while you're at it if you like Pokemon. Only about 50% of you who watch these videos every week are subscribed, and you can always change your mind down the road.
I'm kind of nervous. You seem way too excited about that. Oh, wait a minute. Now I gotta think. I just went through the 5 stages of grief. One of these Pokemon gets one of the most broken setup moves in the game.
Wait, Xerneas is not in the game, so there's no Geomancy. Manaphy Tail Glow.
Yeah, you can just know that. That's fine.
That's gotta be it.
The Pokemon on the left actually does have a sleeper good ability. I don't even really know the Pokemon's ability in the middle. I'm gonna learn about it because we're gonna take the Pokemon in the middle and I'm gonna go ahead and give that to, I don't want Chikorita, I want Cyndaquil. Our second starter is Quilted the Cyndaquil. It is Fire Dragon. It is basically a baby Reshiram, but it's not Reshiram. I actually decided to keep Cyndaquil's hidden ability with Flash Fire. This is of course using the Eternatus, so look at those stats, baby. We are running Eruption from Cyndaquil and Terra Blast from Cyndaquil. And then we have Dynamax Cannon and Toxic Spikes. Now, Toxic Spikes is pretty toxic. I feel like there's not gonna be many entry hazards throughout this starter legendary video. So since I have access to one of them and one of the more niche ones, I think I have to bring it. I don't see it being what I do. What I really wanna do is click Eruption with an Eternatus with Choice Scarf, right? I'm running Choice Scarf Toxic Spikes. Feels a little weird. In general, my idea is just to click Eruption, but if it comes down to where, hey, hazards are gonna win me the game, I'm gonna set the T-Spikes instead.
Hello there!
Ladies and gentlemen, I am so excited to finally show off our brand new limited edition Control Shaker Cup. This bad boy is ours. We are one of 4 people in the entire company of Control to have their own personal shaker cup. This is a company that is in retail stores like GNC and a product that I use every single day of my life with like breakfast meal bars and protein snacks. Literally over 3,000 people in our community just this year have used Control, and that has brought us our own personal shaker cup. I am just so honored, and it's just so special to me to finally show this off and let you know you can buy your very own United shaker cup by clicking my link down below, and of course code United will save you 10% off. And I will say I would grab one as soon as possible because I don't know if we'll ever reprint these. And just as I said, we've had over 3,000 people try Control, and we definitely don't have that many shaker cups. I'm also so happy how the design came out. It's loosely based around Shiny Rayquaza's shiny theme and like the Delta episode with it being in space. And I love how they changed their Control logo to fit the theme of it. I'm so happy with it. To a product I've preached from the mountaintops how much I love and adore and how much I use it on a regular basis, to becoming so ingrained in the partnership that we have our own shaker cup, and it's only one of 4 people that have one, is just... man, I'm so excited and I'm so thankful. Shout out to the thousands of you who have tried Control this year. Without you loving them like me, this wouldn't be possible. It is a limited edition and limited quantity, so click my link down below or visit drinkcontrol.com/United to pick 1 or 2 up today. I just think it would be so cool to be like, yo, Control, we sold out in the first weekend, man. We definitely need some more cups. And the cool thing is you can buy just the cup. You don't have to even like protein shakes. You can just obviously use the cup for water or anything. But if you do want to try Control, we do have some of my favorite products in different little bundle packages on my own personal page. I am just so excited for all of this. Once again, thank you to the amazing community and the amazing fam for even making this possible. I hope to see all of you and your family rocking this going into the new year. I mean, it's literally Christmas time. It could not be more of a perfect time. Definitely check them out today. Thank you again so much, everybody, and enjoy the rest of the video.
All right, son, let me see what 3 legendaries have. This is Gen 3. This is a big one. Oh, man. Literally, there are so many things I wanted to cook with, and honestly, I don't think these Pokemon can cook.
So you're burning everything in the oven.
The problem is the Pokemon on the left is not a choice. The Pokemon in the middle has a great ability, potentially 2 if I'm allowed to change forms, but I'm assuming I'm not. The Pokemon on the right has what I call potential. Oh my goodness, I gotta reevaluate my whole entire career.
I understand.
I'm just gonna go with my gut, and I'm gonna take the Pokemon in the middle.
Oh, you're not taking the potential?
I don't think I can take the potential because I am going to take Mudkip. Our 3rd starter is Skipper the Mudkip. We are fused with a Landorus Therian. We are water ground with the Rocky helmet. I have Intimidate, of course, from Lando T. I said I didn't think there'd be too many hazards, but look at me now. Stealth Rock as well. We are running Stealth Rock and Earthquake from the Landorus set, and then Liquidation and Roar from the Mudkip set. I love the idea of a Mudkip roaring. It's amazing. But obviously, Roar is going to be great for a phaser in case anyone tries to set up, especially combined with Intimidate. Being able to come out on something that already clicked a D-Dance, for example, and then bring it down to neutral, know that I can survive any one hit, and then go ahead and, outside of a grass type move, knowing that I can go ahead and phase it out is so important.
Wait, did you take Mudkip? You didn't take Mudkip. You didn't take Mudkip.
Yeah, I took Mudkip.
Oh, you ruined me! Oh, I could have done so much with the guy in the middle.
Sorry about that, my bad.
Oh, this blows, dude. A lot of times I would like to take the secondary typing in, and there's a steel. I was like, yo, water steel would be just freaking nuts. Oh, this blows. This is just hard. I'm just gonna take the one on the left. There was a Dialga on my screen. It was Hisuian too. It would have been insane. It technically has better stats than the one on the left. The one on the left's ability works really well with Torchic, so I'm going with Torchic. Round 3 is a bit interesting because I didn't go with the Dialga origin form. I went with the Latios, and here's why. With Torchic having speed boost, Latios able to set it with Calm Mind and having access to the move Stored Power, which does more damage the more stat changes you have. So if I'm able to get a few speed boost off and a couple of Calm Minds, I am going to do so much damage. I went with Fire and Dragon mainly because we already have a Fire and Psychic type, and if I decide to run both of those on the same team, I don't want to have the exact same weaknesses, and plus I can Terra into a Psychic type if I really need to. Lastly, because because it is technically a starter with legendary stats, the Eviolite still works. So I gave it the Eviolite. If Shady's hitting specially with an Eviolite and Calm Mind and all those speed boosts, I don't think this thing is going down. This little bitty chicken is going to be so thick. Round number 4, baby. Let's bring it home. Oh my God.
Monsters?
Yeah, absolute monsters. This sucks. There's too much I can do.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna need an hour.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
I'm gonna take the one in the middle, and I am gonna go with Chimchar. Here we have the Fire and Fairy Chimchar. I didn't want to go with Fire and Fighting. One, because it's the exact same as its normal typing, and two, I know Shady's getting some good dragons in these legendaries, so I really need that fairy typing. But instead of going with Quark Drive, I went with Iron Fist and the Punching Glove because they have access to so many punching moves. We got Drain Punch to heal, we got Thunder Punch for coverage, we got Fire Punch Stab, and then we got Play Rough Stab for Fairy. Essentially, this Chimchar kept the ability like Infernape, but got better stats and is way faster.
Ah, yes, Chimchar, the best of the Gen 4 bunch.
I just needed a mon that got fighting moves for Iron Fist, so he at least gets that boost. It's honestly just gonna be Infernape, just better.
I have monsters on my screen. Oh boy, I don't think I have to think. I have the opposite problem as you.
It's a clear choice.
I'm pretty sure just based on stats alone, I have to go with like the highest stat Pokemon. This could be... Ooh. I'm taking the legendary on the right because I just had a realization.
Oh, you just had a brain blast moment, bro.
I think my hair just grew another inch. That was crazy.
It's gonna be hard to not get a lot of fire, water, and grass because they're all starters, and not many of them have dual typings early on.
I think I'm gonna go with Piplup because I am a penguin, and at the end of the day, if I go with grass, it just becomes a very weak Pokemon. Our fourth starter is a Piplup fused with a Kyurem Black. Now, this is gonna be a super controversial set. First of all, I've named this thing Shady because it's not a Delibird, but it is Penguin. We're running Assault Vest, and we are Water Dragon. However, and Kyurem Black is a huge physical attacker. Kyurem White actually would have been way better in this situation. However, we are running Freeze Dry from Kyurem Black, and it was a last-minute decision. Even though I only have 243 special attack, Water Dragon seems like it's gonna be such a common typing potential in this video that I feel like it's worth it to just run Freeze Dry because that is ×4 effective, or even Water Grass the way that I have. So I think Freeze Dry is clutch, and I'm afraid of it from Dylan, so I need to bring it myself. I'm also running Fusion Bolt with Terra Electric. We have Liquidation and Flip Turn. Now, competitive might be viable here, where if I get intimidated, and then I get my special attack boost, if he has someone with Intimidate and he's thinking he's putting me out of the game, I at least have Freeze Dry. That won't be Stab because I'm not an Ice type. In hindsight, I kind of do wish I had requested this to be Water Ice, but the modding, I made my decision. I made my bed and I'm laying in it with a Piplup. I'll still get a boosted Freeze Dry +2, which would be pretty nice. That's almost 500 special attack, and that'll hit like a truck for sure. My fifth round, Dylan, let's see. Listen, I already have an idea of what I would love to do. This works perfect. I'm gonna go ahead. I don't really gotta think about this. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna happen to take the Pokemon on the right. We're just gonna take the first grass starter of the day. I'm gonna take Snivy. Our fifth starter is Snivy, our belief, because contrary to common belief, I'm using contrary today, 100%. We got the Wide Lens Fairy Terra. We have Draco Meteor and Hydro Pump from Palkia, and then Leaf Storm and Terra Blast from Snivy. So it is interesting, probably debatable, like Shady, why didn't you make this Grass Dragon so you have Stab Draco Meteor? The truth is that I'm afraid of Dylan having a fairy, and I also am afraid of myself having too many dragons. I already have a bunch, and I'm sure there's more to come. So I decided to just go ahead and make this just Ludicolo's typing, one of the best typings in the game, really only super weak to Freeze Dry, and there's a chance that Dylan did pick up a Kyurem, but I picked up my own Kyurem. Oh, I picked up my own Kyurem. Oh my gosh, I think I have to give that thing Freeze Dry. But anyway, I really valued having Ludicolo's typing Water Grass. It's very good. It's only weak really to Freeze Dry. And you know, the likelihood of Dylan having that is very slim. Draco Meteor and Leaf Storm both gonna proc. I'm running Hydro Pump because I'm running the Wide Lens anyway to not miss a Leaf Storm and a Draco Meteor. I figured let's throw caution to the wind, baby. +2 stab Hydro Pump, I'm sure it won't bite me in the butt. And then Terra Blast is just there. If I need to go Terra Fairy and Wreck Shop, I will do so.
All you needed was a dragon to appear, and that's it. And you got Contrary. Let's see. Well, that makes you feel better. Contrary wouldn't help me really much, honestly, anyway. So that's kind of nice.
Nice.
Very nice, Shiza-chan.
I actually don't know their abilities.
Ooh, you gotta do some research then. Of the other two?
Wow, how absolutely dog water. I don't even think this one's probably gonna make the final team, to be honest. I'll take the one on the right, and I guess I'll take Oshawott. Contrary obviously is the go-to here. Contrary, Draco Meteor. Definitely gonna have to consider trying to get a fairy type. Round 5 is definitely our weakest one yet. We got the water fighting type Oshawott that is with the Galarian Zapdos, but Shady getting Contrary this round is so big. I don't know what that's over, but I'm assuming it's probably something with Draco Meteor. If he does have access to like V-Create or Close Combat, Superpower, then and that could be a problem. Thank God I did get a fairy type last round because I'm really expecting some Draco Meteors to come in. But this Oshawott, I don't think he'll make the team. He's choice banded. He has really good attack stat and speed. I just don't really need it for the squad right now. But who knows? He might be subbed in a future battle because I don't know Shady's team. Round number 6, Shady. The last one was contrary. This one to fight for is the Protean.
Is he cooking?
Kind of cooking. I could do something pretty cool.
I like cool's content.
It's hard because Mew is on the field. So
Any 2 moves you want, but then you get 100 base stat total.
only 100 with like other, like 130 attacks and stuff. It's really hard to pick. You know what? No, I'm going to lock in the Mew.
Ooh, and you're just gonna straight up tell me confirmation he's taking the Mew and you're taking Froakie?
Yep. I don't know why I decided to tell you that. Never. I'm not taking it. I'm taking the one on the right.
Yeah, you're taking the one on the right, obviously.
The one on the right was Gouging Fire. That was one, and I was like, that could be really cool. Another Psychic type, Legendary or Mythical. We got Froakie, Water, and Psychic with the Terra type of Fairy, and obviously Choice Specs, Protean. But Protean is so heavily nerfed in this gen, so that's why I went with Choice Specs instead of something else to try and set up, because you only change your typing once until you get out of the battle and come back in. So the main goal, if I do use Froakie, is to come in and Choice Specs and do as much damage stab, and then probably just switch on out.
All right, let me see. For my 6th round, ooh, okay, so whatever form we see on the screen, I'm assuming is what we have to take. I don't know the stats of these Pokemon. I don't know which form it is right now, but I don't think I can go with it because it could end up being too frail. The same thing in the middle. The Pokemon is, it does have one really redeeming quality, like crazy redeeming quality about it. You know what? At least, but then again, the Pokemon on the right, the ability's actually good.
I love watching my dad go through a midlife crisis right here.
It has okay stats. Not crazy, but okay stats. No, you know what? I changed my mind. I'm gonna be big brain. I'm gonna take the Pokemon in the middle. I need some grass love. I love Fennekin, but we're gonna go with Chespin. Little guy Chespin is up next. We're rocking the heavy duty boots and we're grass electric, which is a great typing. Obviously not weak to ground anymore. It's an electric type that's not weak to ground. You love that. We're running Volt Switch and Rapid Spin from Regieleki, and then we're running Spikes and Giga Drain from Chespin. Once again, Spikes is very rare, especially among the starters, so I'm hoping that I am just the Hazard King today. We're running Transistor, so Volt Switch is a little bit stronger than it was. It was the best ability to choose in my opinion, and I am bringing Rapid Spin for myself. Now, obviously the weird thing about this is that this Pokemon is very frail. Regieleki is super frail, so I don't expect this thing to stay around for a long time, but getting a layer of Spikes up could be the difference between winning and losing. All right, my round 7 starter, my Alolan starter is gonna be fused with what? Okay, I'm tilted. The randomizer classifies one of these Pokemon as a legendary, but it's not a legendary. It's Paradoxmon. There's the Paradox Pokemon. There is a Pokemon that I've already seen. And also, I don't know what form you are.
What do you mean you don't know what form it is?
Can you let me have my balding moments?
Why do you keep bringing up that you're bald?
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take the legendary on the left for sure. I don't want Rowlet. I just took Chespin. Popplio or Incineroar.
So you have access to maybe dark type moves and access to fairy moves.
I guess because I can make the cool typing. I'm gonna go ahead and take Popplio just because I can make a very cool typing with this, which very few Pokemon have. Our next starter is one of my favorite typings. It is a Water Fire Popplio because it's Popplio combined with our Chi-Yu. We have Performer here. Choice Specs, actually both these Pokemon are kind of Carnival Pokemon because you get the Goldfish reward of the Carnival. It's crazy. We are running Choice Specs. This is just gonna be a crazy heavy hitter with Beads of Ruin, Flamethrower, Dark Pulse from Chi-Yu. We have Moonblast and Surf from Popplio. So we've got the dual stab covered with Flamethrower and Surf, and then we've got some tech coverage with Dark Pulse and Moonblast.
Okay. I already picked one of these, so not gonna pick you again, although I would like to. I'm not gonna lie, that'd be kind of cool. There's a few flying types that are really good in my opinion. I think Rock and Flying is good, Electric and Flying is good, Steel Flying is good. Take the one in the middle, and I'm going with Rowlet. Rowlet with Zekrom. This thing is so good. Just like Shady said, Electric and Flying is such a good typing because it gets rid of your ground weakness for Electric and also neutralizes the Electric weakness on Flying. So you're only weak to Ice and Rock. Plus, with being Rowlet, now I have Bolt Strike. I can set up with Dragon Dance. I have Brave Bird on a Zekrom's attack stat. This thing is an absolute menace. This is Gen 8. Yo, can I get Protein and Libero?
Yeah, I mean, you literally can. It's on the table.
Oh, okay. It's two really bulky Pokemon, like really bulky. All right, you know what? I don't know what. I'm having an existential crisis.
I was looking so longingly, man. Like, I'm just ready to hear what you got to say.
I'll say I had Regidrago. He doesn't get anything. And the one on the right is Deoxys, but it's Deoxys defense form. So, like, I'm not really able to set up, and I'm not going to be able to do a lot of damage. So I'm not really taking advantage of Libero. I'm taking the one on the left, and I'm going with Scorbunny. I don't even know if it'll make the team. Round 8, Libero on the Scorbunny. Fire and electric type, but very similar to the Froakie. It is meant to come in here, choice specs, and like Volt Switch to get off an overheat, to Scorching Sands to change that typing because we're quad weak to ground, and hopefully outspeed most things. We're at 101 base speed, so if Shady's not running Scarf, there's a good bit of legendaries we will outspeed, but obviously if he does get like the Zacians, Regieleki, anything like that, we're gonna get outsped and probably die in one hit if we do use a Scorbunny. But it's really unfortunate because going into the next round, I'm gonna have 3 Pokemon with Protein or Libero if I do choose Sprigatito. So hopefully they can do enough damage before they have to switch out.
Oh my gosh, dude. So for the first few rounds, Paradox Mons were not coming around at all. Now that's all I see. Now I have left Water Boy and Grass Kid.
Can you take use of Sniper? Sobble.
I can't really take use of Sniper, honestly. I'm gonna take the Pokemon in the middle and I'm gonna combine it with Grookey. I am so pumped that I got to get Grookey. This is a Link to the Past Grookey. We have the terrain extender to make sure that our Grassy Surge goes as long as possible. This opens up so many possibilities for me. This is a really, this is an interesting set. I decided to go Will-O-Wisp and First Impression from Slitherwing, and then I have Woodhammer and U-Turn from Grookey. This is, like I said, it's a weird Pokemon. Slitherwing's stats are interesting. It's obviously pretty strong. You know, it's not a legendary, it's not a box art. However, I think burning other box arts on the other side of the field is gonna be instrumental. Being able to cut a physical attacker in half doesn't happen too often in legendary battles, and I think it will today. This is very clearly, this is a very important, very important round. It is the final round. Woohoo! I gotta think. Let's just put it all out there. Fuecoco is really good.
Yeah, Fuecoco is great. Torch Song, Unaware is great.
I have to go with the legendary on the left. It's not even, there's just nothing to talk about. I think it's a no-brainer, even if it's a repeat on my end. I think I have to go Fuecoco Unaware. The problem is that if I go Moxie on Quaquaval, you can go Unaware and ignore it. And our final starter is yet another Fire Dragon, but this one is holding Life Orb. Now that I've secured the grassy terrain with our previous starter, we have the Oracle Compulse. No, we're not running Unaware, even though Dylan was so concerned with that. I just wanted to make sure he didn't have it. And obviously, you know, Fuecoco has Flare Blitz access. So this is Oracle Compulse, Stab, Flare Blitz. I don't have to say anymore. We have Dragon Claw as well for another stab, and then we have Close Combat from the Koraidon. And then I'm running Crunch, and I'm running Terra Dark, I believe, just so I can get a really strong Dark type on the board if I have to. Because there's a lot of Psychics, Mews, the Lotties. There's a ton of Psychic type legendaries that Dylan could potentially be bringing today, and I want to make sure I have that coverage there in a very strong way.
That blows. I'm not gonna lie. I really wanted Unaware because of your contrary. That was like the main thing I wanted. If I had a Fairy type here, I'm gonna cry. I don't, and I'm pretty obvious who I'm picking. I have the little awful Latarapagos, like the little bitty one that could be stepped on, and then a box art and a Shaman.
So your box art is frame 1. Yeah, obviously.
All right, yeah, I'll take the one on the left, and I'll go with Sprigatito. Just as I said in the previous round, round 9, we did end up with the Protein. I'm really sad because I really wanted Shady to go for this for the Protein, but obviously with it being nerfed, it's less enticing, and he does get the Unaware Mon. With Shady having Contrary, I wanted that so freaking bad, but we do have Protein on a freaking Palkia's stat. So once again, choice specs. This one's definitely going to be used as Grass Water, which is a really fun typing. Doesn't have a lot of weaknesses. And I can just hit really hard with 150 base special attack on the first jump and just try and insta-kill something, honestly, and then switch on out. So this one is more than likely coming to potentially all 3 battles if we go that far. I don't know as much for the other Protean Mons, but this one's definitely making the team. Thank God we at least got one really, really good one. See you in the battle.
See you in the battle.
Now every starter has gotten a massive buff, and of course the winner is decided through battling, but this time it's a best of 3. For the first one, both players will be in separate Discord calls without knowing anything about their opponent's team. Then for the remaining battles, we'll learn each other's team while also being in the same call. We're here in the Elite 4 room with our starters that are actually legendaries, leading off with Skipper.
We got Messi! Okay, Messi's here. This is Libero.
So there's not a lot to go off, just obviously the model. Intimidate. Okay, you got it with a legendary that has Intimidate. That might be a mythical. It's obviously no Paradox Pokemon. He's water and ground, so I'm not Volt switching here.
Earthquake and Liquidation are both super effective here. I'm gonna click Stealth Rock. Because that makes sense. I don't know what its other typing is, but I know that it's still weak to Earthquake and Liquidation.
I am outspeeding, so that's nice. Does literally no damage. And your Rocky Helmet. Okay.
Prada comes out. Okay, Prada is definitely, obviously, grass. I'm ×4 weak to grass.
You do set up the Stealth Rocks. That's okay. Ground type. Intimidate. Does like team? No, he doesn't get that. He gets like the beads of ruin and everything. Intimidate, man.
I see that Earthquake has no effect, so he's he's not grass, he's flying. He took the flying from Rowlet. I remember him talking all that kind of noise.
I am immediately going to click a D-Dance here. I know he's got the Unawaremon in the back. I'm not going to see a better time to set up, and I'm sure he sees that, and he immediately probably goes to Croc. No, he goes into the Chespin.
So we'll go into an electric type. I resist flying as well, so it should be good. We got a little guy. He's D-dancing. Ooh. Okay, that's not great for me.
It's time to put in work, baby. Electric and flying. Okay, so Mudkip is water ground. I gotta remember that, so I just can't click Bolt Strike on command.
I will Volt Switch for sure. If he kills me, he kills me. It's not a big deal. But I want to Volt Switch out into my Landorus, who is just in.
Okay.
All right, you're gonna Volt Switch. That's huge damage. I'm Regieleki, so.
That is pain. Okay, so I gotta remember this. Chespin, Scarf, Grass, Electric.
And then I am just gonna go right out into Skipper to neutralize this D-Dance. Get the Intimidate off, bada bing, bada boom, 1, 2.
You go back out to Skipper. I obviously did not go for an Electric move, but you are gonna get the Intimidate. This is such a good play, so I'm back down to neutral. I'm gonna get that Rocky Helmet gone, which is nice.
Knock off. Ooh, there goes my Rocky Helmet. That stinks. I'm pretty certain he will just kill me here, which is fine. I'm just going to roar and let Skipper go down.
I'm clicking Brave Bird because I kill with Brave Bird.
The fact that he has the gall to D-Dance on me is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Skipper goes down.
Now, he probably comes right back into his Volt Switcher and immediately just Volt Switches on command. He doesn't know if I have a ground type, though.
I know that I can go out into my, not Regieleki, and my Chespin and click Volt Switch.
Choice Scarf, Volt Switch coming at me. I'm actually going to switch. I'm going to try and save this guy. That's another clean switch in if I ever want to.
I think Rowlet goes down, depending on its typing. Is this going to be, is this Fire Ground? Oh, it's not Fire Ground. Okay. So this is gonna be good damage. It's not very effective though, so Fire Grass. I think the correct play is to click Shell Smash here. We have Stealth Rocks up.
You go into your Shell Smash, taunt this freaking shield. Are you kidding me, bro? All right, so this thing definitely outspeeds me and just kills.
I will click Shell Smash, and I'm sure Dylan will be able to deal with it.
He decides to actually Shell Smash. I respect the play.
Volt Switch, so you are electric. Well, no, you're Libero, but now you're electric. You could have been electric before, and I'm dead.
Yeah! Because of the Contrary Mon, I don't want the Contrary to come in right now on a clean switch. That's what I'm guessing he might do. So I'm going into my fire type. The Stealth Rocks are such a dagger because I have so many fire types on my team.
Maybe we go out into Snivy here. This is definitely could be a sell for sure. But my brain says if he's Fairy Fire, he doesn't have Freeze Dry.
Okay, he does bring the Contrary Mon out on a Fairy, so you're not Dragon. You're Grass and Water. I don't like that.
Hydro Pump might just take it out, honestly.
All right, I'm Fire Punching. That does insane amounts of damage. Hydro Pump will go ahead and OHKO me, so that gets rid of my Fairy Mon just off the jump.
So this is damage, crazy damage. Let's go for Hydro Pump. We connect. Should take you out, no problem. Get out. Okay. So I was correct. If I would have Leaf Stormed, I wouldn't have taken him out, and I would have lost my Snivy.
We go into my Thick Lab, my Water type.
Okay, bringing Croc into Snivy's crazy to me.
I'm clicking attack. I think he might switch here, and he still obviously has the Unawaremon in the back.
I think I can't let you just D-Dance. I have to click Leaf Storm here.
This is so bad.
I was gonna say, there's a chance that it wouldn't, obviously, but if he D-danced and I didn't take him out, I could have gotten swept.
I probably should have switched into this, actually, my own Grass and Water type, Leaf Storm. I don't know how I wasn't thinking of Leaf Storm as a contrary move.
I think that like Terra Fairy's coming out here. I can smell it. I'm just gonna Draco Meteor. It's game one. I'm just gonna Draco Meteor.
Draco Meteor, dude. I'm dead. Dude, this thing is just so stupid.
Let's just Draco Meteor, not stab. +2 though. Yeah, so that's just gonna be. Contrary is ridiculous, bro. Listen, Nick, it's better on my side of the field than on his side of the field. You know what I'm saying?
He had Hydro Pump, he's Water Grass. It has to be Palkia.
Valor! This reminds me of a little bit of League of Legends. 25% speed boost Torchic. Could very easily protect here.
I'm gonna protect here to get the speed boost. I mean, he's plus so much, man. That Contrary was just waiting to happen.
Terra Fire doesn't resist. It's not like going Terra Fairy doesn't make me resist. I'm just gonna click Draco Meteor and let him take me out.
Okay. Yes. Oh, okay.
Flamethrower, I'm cooked. I'm literally cooked. If I was like Terra Water, I would have spent the Terra, but I think that I'm pretty sure it would have taken me out no matter what.
Hydro Pump Water with Draco Meteor. What other water dragon is out there?
Let's go to the Quilted. He is Dragon, as am I.
Okay, this guy comes out. He is Fire and Dragon. What do you go for here? I'm actually going to Terra and Calm Mind.
So I am going to Terra Fire here and then Dynamax Cannon.
I'm Eviolighted. I'll outspeed. I'll get a Calm Mind. I know he's like, why Psychic? Like,
Terra Dark, Terra Psychic, I always forget. I think it's Terra Psychic. Terra Psychic!
oh, the double Terra!
The double, baby! Just because I need to make sure that I'm not dragging myself around. Now, Dynamax Cannon will not be super effective anymore. So that is definitely a dagger.
I'm Eviolighted though, and I'm gonna get a Calm Mind off.
But he's gonna Calm Mind. That's crazy. Protect, Calm Mind, Flamethrower. Probably Terra Blast, I guess. This thing could definitely sweep unless I take you out.
Is this thing Eternatus?
It does nothing. I think that like Eruption is my win con. We have to sack off little guy.
Eviolite's obviously the play here, but I wish obviously I had if I had recovery, but I can't just lead stored power because if he did get like a dark type of some sort, I can't attack it. That's the only reason, and I obviously need to protect.
My only real hope is like Eruption popping off. Like crazy. I mean, but it can't because he's always going to do damage to me. Yeah, I think he got me good. But I mean, this is worth doing on the protect.
Okay. Why did you go to this thing? It failed. So I get a free protect here. Grass Electric. I still am clicking protect.
I mean, Flamethrower will just take me out. He's a +1. It's fine. Like I said, that's not really the point. I'm going to Volt Switch though. In case Regieleki.
He Volt Switches. All right, that's his Scarfed Mon.
I'm not choiced or anything though, but he doesn't know that, I guess. I think I've only ever clicked one move with this, so it's kind of worth it.
I don't know how many stat boosts I have. All right, I really got to think. This is where math comes into play. All right, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a 140 damaging move with stored power. This is more powerful.
Now that I know this thing is around, I will Shell Smash way earlier. I will make sure that I get a Shell Smash off.
Yep. Okay. Okay. Let's go, little guy. Come on.
Goodbye, little guy. See ya. And then we will see if Eruption will do it.
World Champ. The GOAT.
I think it's supposed to be World Champ here. I'm going to reveal that I'm not unaware.
Now he knows why I was doing all that. Yes! Torchic! The GOAT!
Stored power. Oh, it's so gross. I'm so cooked.
So he's not going to let this happen again, but GG on the first battle.
And now Protect makes way more sense because of stored power. So that's crazy. GG. GG, GG, GG.
Okay, so off the jump are fire types, dude. The only issue too is like you have Stealth Rocks. I have so many Mons with that are fire.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh no.
I can't let
Yeah.
the stored power nonsense happen anymore. Like
that's a great counter.
Yeah, it's absolutely a hard counter now that it will be poisoned. It's like, okay, at least it can't sit there forever and protect for free.
Yeah, because like how many turns did it take me to get to that range?
I mean, I switched once, you protected again after I switched. It was like 6 or 7 turns.
I would have been whittled down so badly, and I was already at half health.
Yep.
No, you switched, so we'll never know.
All right. We'll never know. The Tootsie Roll, baby.
Comes out. Okay,
right, Skipper.
dude, this guy. Water ground. I literally was like leading with a Volt Switcher and then saw you lead with a ground type, and I was like, there's no way, dude. So I'm gonna get the Toxic off, which is very unfortunate.
I may have thought you were gonna do something different, so I roared.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna do something different. So you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Let's.
I mean, you're getting another Mon poison
another
right
poison
now.
Mon. Croc, this guy.
All right, Croc, what are you gonna do out here, buddy? Last time I let you die to a storm, and I'm really sorry about that, to leave you out like that.
Yeah, that's scary for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't you just go to your Volt Switching, moron? That Scarf? No, you didn't.
I don't think I brought him.
Did you not bring him?
I think I boxed him, dude. I think he put him in the box. This is my Scarfer.
Oh, okay.
So I'll get some. Oh, it's a crit!
That was a crit too. Thank God it's Giratina. Otherwise, I'm not taking that.
Yeah, that's a thick boy you got there, dude.
Yeah, that's a thick Croc.
I can Intimidate you again. Were you Croc? That is the correct play. Okay, I'm gonna do that. See, I'm so weird. It's hard for me to go back to not like thinking about my plays out loud.
Yeah, no.
It's so weird. Don't flinch. Please don't flinch. Please don't flinch. You go down to Rocky Helmet. Please don't flinch.
I can't. I have sheer force.
Oh, that's right. That was a lot of damage.
Yeah, I was hoping that was just enough, but that Intimidate just comes in. Dude, everybody's gonna just die.
Because you have so many fire types. Like, I have to run rocks. Leo.
Yeah. Go back out to Leo. My team is so based around pivoting. I have so many like U-turns and volt switches, but I just can't do that with rock damage.
You can U-turn once.
Oh. Yeah, I did. I almost thought I missed. I forget how long it takes to pop up the thing.
I got Bright Powder Mudkip here, you know, no worries. Forget the Rocky Helmet.
That would have been crazy,
dude. Crazy.
See what my guy Prada can do now that your Intimidate mon's gone.
Okay. This was Rowlet and
so much damage.
Zekrom. I have to send out World Champ. This thing destroys every other Pokemon I have. This thing is too fast, too strong.
Yo, Koraidon and Koraidon are so dumb.
Oh yeah, both those legendaries. I mean, you smacked me the other day with Miraidon.
Yeah,
they're both
with Miraidon. They're just so
both
dummy.
ridiculous.
I know I'll be on a Toxic Cell, but it's the only thing I can do to hopefully outspeed.
True.
Everything else just dies to some kind of hit.
Yep. But you're right. Like, so your stored power is only going to be at 20 base power right now because of 1+1.
Yep. I have to, that's why I literally said in the last battle, I don't think it's going to happen again because I need the perfect scenario for that to happen. And that's you not knowing I have it. But now that you know, it's a different ball game. This is technically the more powerful move.
It does literally nothing. To be fair though, I did crunch thinking that you would Terra. So
yeah, no.
You didn't Terra. I definitely could have taken that thing out. That's my misstep for sure. Nope. No. Because it's base, what is that, base 40? It's base 40.
Yeah.
Oh,
unstab.
Man. Non-stab too. Yep. Oh, I have one more pack. That's crazy. Messi might be faster.
No, he's not. Sandy Shock's just so freaking slow for what it does.
For some reason, I thought that was Iron Valiant. My bad. That's on me. Do you have any prio? No.
Nope.
Okay, well, we'll both go down here for sure.
These little starters are just behemoths in this battle.
They are. It's so ridiculous.
Oh, dude, just a little bitty crocodile just annihilating a whole family in front of him.
Yeah, you embarrassed my poor squad in the first battle.
Yeah,
he
dude,
this guy, and he's dead.
You're super duper fast.
Yes.
Too.
I mean, also, Zamazenta's also fast. Crazy. I think he's also like 130 something or 130.
Ice. It's a good thing I went for Olisfeel.
Stop it. Don't go for Olisfeel.
How much is gonna do?
I have no idea, honestly. Okay, it does nothing.
Enough with all the toxic and the stuff. I think that's 10.
That's 10%, baby. That is a nice.
No, this is your month lately. It's turning for you.
Did you freeze me the other day, or was that Pat?
That was Pat. That wasn't me. Speaking of Pat, this is named after his cat.
Oh,
Stupid.
I'm murdering Pat's cat right now. Stop.
Going in that third battle. See, it's so different now because now I gotta be careful of your toxic spikes.
They are definitely instrumental. I just like the idea of bringing as many mons as I can, so I might end up doing another switch just for fun.
Yeah, I might have to make some switches.
Am I faster? I am. Yeah, I'm freaking Zamazenta. I forgot, dude. It's so hard to remember looking at this little squirt that he's actually a dog.
Yeah, you're looking at Squirtle and Chimchar like 40 base speed, maybe. I don't know. All right, we're going to that third battle.
That's what they wanted.
Cyndaquil was the Eternatus with the toxic spikes.
Yep. You got the list.
Mudkip. My brain just shutting down. All right,
Leo.
We're here. We went to the E4 room. We're the beat. You lead off with World Champ. Are you mad?
Yeah, I'm angry. I'm actually angry right now.
That is just disrespectful.
Turn 1 Terra, call me Nintendo.
I almost did it too.
Oh my gosh, that would have been so good. I am Terra Dark, which would have been super spicy to reveal at a different point in the battle against a stored power.
That would have been crazy for my
I
sidekick.
wanted to so bad, but
Stab Dark with the attack boost. Can I live 1?
Yes.
I do live 1, and you have the life orb damage.
Yep. Oh, I thought you missed. I thought it missed.
I did too. I was waiting to see.
Oh!
There we go.
Dude, that's massive.
Palkia.
That is
Thank
massive.
you. I think the Sprigatito was just very, very important because like it was a great counter to this freaking moron.
So this is all.
You just hate me.
This is what I wanted.
This
is what I wanted to do, which is why I'm sad that I lost my win con. But I love that I'm clicking Eruption in the Sun with an Eternatus.
Who do I even go to for this? I actually think this is the play.
I mean, listen, you have no dragons at all. Now that I'm looking at your team, you made no dragons.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, right?
This thing isn't dragon. Is this thing Oh, this thing is psychic. Oh.
Yeah, no, it's Latios. Wait, no, this thing is dragon. This thing is dragon.
This thing is dragon, yeah.
I still don't think I outspeed. No.
How much is it gonna do though? Come on, let's be honest. That's nothing, dude. That's so bad. I lost. That's a crit.
That was a crit. So there's one item that I was curious if you utilized.
I don't have red card.
No.
Oh. I don't know.
These are technically starters.
Oh, you ran Eviolite? That's gross.
You switch out to Skipper.
Come on, Skipper. I think Intimidate negatively impacts stored power.
It absolutely does, yeah.
Okay, so that's something, I guess. Huzzah. You're at +4, 5, 6. It's a base 120 attack right now.
Yeah, it's base 120. This guy is Landorus.
Oh, thank the
God,
Lord.
you actually took that. I should have protected there, but I thought that was enough to actually get it. And I was like, I don't want to risk any setup and prio. I don't think that Mudkip gets any prio, but like we never battle with starter base sets, so like I don't know what they have.
And honestly, this little dial could be the guy.
Could be time for a Croc to show some love.
Listen, this is your favorite starter. This is like scripted almost. Give me 50 bucks.
This would be poetic.
This would be poetic.
This would be so poetic.
Life-
+1 attack, +1 speed, sheer force, Giratina stats. Come on, buddy.
We're gonna have to link to the past.
Okay, I almost had just a brain in ears. I'm trying to figure out what your name was.
It's a link to the past.
What's your item?
Terrain extender.
Terrain extender. Okay.
Nope. I did not expect that to kill. I am not gonna lie.
I didn't. Slitherwing's got good defense, I
That's
thought.
crazy. Well, I mean, it's a Slitherwing. Let's calm down.
Squad. Who is this?
Squad. Because I have Dauntless Shield. So I can survive. I'm still faster than you after you D-dance. In what universe?
Gears Zamazenta.
I keep forgetting! Miss! I'm attacked by an apple core! Stop! Stop it! Frick!
Oh, I have no prio!
I have to flinch.
Are you flinching me?
I can't.
Is that all you have?
I have close combat? I dodged this one. You've got to be freaking kidding me, brother.
There is one predicament I'm running into. No shot you flinch to.
No, you can't flinch on liquidation.
Oh, it's waterfall.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you missed again.
I thought I missed 2 in a row. I did call a 90% miss. I knew it was going to happen. You have to believe. I'm switching.
Oh, danger zone.
I mean, it's either he goes down or something else goes down.
Yep. Either way, you know your win con right now, so it's fine. Flamebringer, this is Chimchar. This doesn't take you out either way, right? Okay, it does. Never mind, I lied. It absolutely does take you out. I knew that from frame 1, and I had never had a doubt.
Don't ever show your presence again.
Oh! Dude, who is this with? Azelf. Oh, yeah, Azelf gets you a turn.
I told you, my whole team relies so much on pivoting.
Oh, the Leaf Storm did more in the grassy terrain.
Oh! You're still a weak little lad, you idiot.
Croc is nice switch fodder. You just go right back out into Charmander.
Yep. Oh, wow, y'all hydro pump.
Yeah.
Oh, doesn't matter.
Does not matter.
All right, Croc, though, you did something this battle, buddy.
I'm
still happy.
Listen, he was
you
pivotal.
did something.
Who's pivotal?
The reason that it worked so well for the switch in is like my only other really fast mon besides Torchic.
True, it's 115 speed. I believed in you. I did. I really, really did.
You did believe. My Zekrom Rowlet, buddy.
Electric Flying. So this is my last Pokemon. It is Quilted.
Yo, if I had Terra Fairy.
That's what I'm saying. If you had Terra Fairy.
Notice I said if,
yes.
so yeah, that's not a thing.
Okay, I guess that's not a thing.
Yeah, that was the right play, I think, because I don't think you would have killed me with the eruption. You'd have been scarfed into it.
Yeah, I don't think I would kill the Dragon Fire Torchic. I cannot lock myself into eruption, so I just have to hope and know you can Terra Dark and you'll lose the weakness. It's like the only thing I can do.
It's a really good predicament for you because I think you outspeed.
I outspeed even after the +1 speed boost.
Yeah. I think I have to win by going for double protect. I think that is my only
you might be right.
win con.
I think that actually is your win con.
Because you're Scarf, so now this essentially is we're tied, but Latios is slower than Eternatus. I have a coin flip chance to win this.
Oh!
No! You stupid bird!
You better not live. Oh, you can't live now because you're Dragon. You're not living now.
Even if I tear it, I'm not taking that.
I don't think you live. But yeah, I don't think the Terra lives.
Yeah. No, I'm not taking that.
If you would have got that would have been so hype, dude.
Oh, no. All down to this. Nikki comes in, rock damage. I get outsped. Even if I was scarfed, it didn't matter because you're Eternatus, and somehow that thing has 130 base speed. Yeah.
Should not be fast. GG's.
Some banger battles.
Oh my gosh, dude.